Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shay Seeking or Shalana, and I'm back with another video. So I was trying to enjoy my food real quick, and I was just laughing and playing, and got me some McDonald's hamburger, chilling. I came up here, I see this video. I'm gonna do a video for so-called black men that may be dead in the eyes of law, that may be prey to some of these succubus, incubus, Jezebel spirited women. I'm gonna do something just for the day of right now. This had to be a ritual because I caught this female doing this shit last year, talking about send me a picture of you and your grandfather. I wish the fuck you would. Don't you send that all eternal bitch no pictures of you and your family or no men and your first of all, that shit don't make no sense. I'm telling you, like I told you last year. Unless you want to fall victim or somebody in your motherfucking family fall victim to the shit that probably could have even happened to somebody like me or somebody else that might have felt like they lost a loved one or a tie or something to a loved one. These people think somebody is fucking stupid. These people they may be very intuitive, but they also get downloads. I get my shit straight, not even from the divine, because some of that shit that fell off the vine belong there, not on the vine. Matter of fact, to be divine, okay, we could talk about it in that sense where people say, oh, it's so divine, but it could also be that your ass ain't on divine. So they started their own shit underground or they started their own shit on the side, okay? In order to target people, the same shit, this man-eater business. Somebody trying to make it seem like, well, maybe some of these women, they were mad at how men were no, it's been women behind the scenes or women in the likeness of men behind the scenes the whole motherfucking time that have been attacking the womb. You hear me? And also masculine men. Or just men in general. Okay? Because again, these men could be also transgender that still have their parts. And they could be men. I'm noticing that this person be wearing a lot of funny ties and shit like that. And I can't help but think about I think it's the Three of Wands. It's either the 2 or the 3 of Wands with the man that's standing there with the wands in his hand and he's looking out. I don't think he's looking out to the water. I think he's just looking out into the hills and valleys or something like this. And he has this checkerboard, like Freemason or just a checkerboard symbol on his back. And guess what? When I pulled up that name Belkin and Balkin today, right in the middle of that crest, okay, we want to know who leaked the documents, motherfucker. Let's go. When I look up that, because again, know that some of our last names could have been spelt, like mine was spelt with the BRU at one point in time. And then it goes to the BRE. Okay? So again, Belkin and Balkin, okay? I'm looking at the coat of arms. I'm seeing in my mind's eye, and there's a red and white checkerboard energy in the middle of that. I'm telling you, we just talked about ties and neckties. I'm telling you something about these female energies that could kind of come off as feminine, but I can see the masculine energy inside of them. These are like, they may not be Taurus, but they're bull energies. Bull-headed. They might tote a pistol. Might be a little crazy, a little over-sexual. These are the ones that they'll get your ass, and you think it's a feminine energy. You get your ass locked up in some room with somebody and get some shit happen to you, and then you wake up the next day with some footage about this shit, and you thought this was a female. I'm just telling you right now, should nobody in the world, this is not 1980. Should nobody be telling you to send no pictures of your family? I don't give a fuck if it's your baby, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, your nigga, your soulmate. That don't make no sense. That is ritualistic purposes here. And I feel like they can't, because if people really want to hunt people down, they can go on your fucking website, they can go on your Facebook and get the pictures of something. No, they need it to be you relinquishing this image to them in order to invite them in on these men. Prominent men. That's why they want you to send in pictures of prominent men. Why not just write a story? Why not just write a comment in the board? Why do I have to send you a picture of anybody? I'm telling you this shit a ritual. This person did this shit last year around Father's Day and use it as an excuse. You motherfuckers better be careful out there. I'm telling you right now. And it made me so mad. Because I feel like this person started off their video like, oh, it's not your this, it's not your. No, yeah, bitch, it's all mine. So what are we talking about? You see? These are people that I know have a dynamic with this storyline, personally and specifically. We're trying to take me down. You want to be the bull. You want to be the bull in the pen. You want to lift yourself up to be on the throne of God, on the pedestal that a bitch like me would be sitting on. You see? And they think that I can't see. These people know so much about these situations because they in on them. I know about them because I'm sitting here and I'm a motherfucking child of God and I'm a seer and an oracle of the Most High. And when something comes past my view, I'm able to use the natural born gifts that I have and possible a little bit of input from outside of myself in order to tell you what the fuck is going on. I don't need to be on the email list. I'm not getting no downloads where it's just something just pinging in my head. Well, I just got this download. Let me come on here and tell you exactly what it is about. So again, I'm just trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was just thinking about that earlier about a messenger and a prophetess. A prophetess could be somebody that gives you a whole speech on, the glory of God and all this, and they hoop and holler and walk around on the stage with nice outfits and shit like this and get you all charged up. And the messenger is somebody that's delivering a message that comes from God. You can like it or you can let it the fuck alone. But when you hear that message, these people putting on masks and putting on the face, you've been defeated. You could keep on fucking moving that direction if you want to, but they can keep their smile on their face, they can keep their fancy clothes, they can do whatever they want to do, but you already been defeated. You don't win this time. And I think the more we go throughout the year 2023, they're gonna see exactly who the winners are. And it's not these same old heads that doing this ridiculous shit. Pitting people against people and taking the shit like this. Ain't you had enough? I heard somebody say when you want to take or you want to rob, make sure you take a lot or most of it or everything. You know what I'm saying? So again, they've been having 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to do that shit. Is you done yet? You could do what you want to do, but I'm just telling you, if anybody with a large following is using their following to have people send in a picture in the mail, first of all, I hope you got a P.O. box. Second of all, because I'm still waiting for my cards from Mystic Southern Beauty. And ever since I ordered them cards in May, I've been feeling like somebody been lurking around my house. You dig? This is, I'm just trying to tell you, there's witches in the post office. There's witches in the union. There's witches in here. There's witches in the church. There's witches in your neighborhood. There's witches in the fucking government. There's witches in the damn city hall. They work it as one mega, like I said, I don't know when it cut off, but they're working as one unit, moving around, doing what the fuck they want to do to people, where people can end up missing and you wouldn't even fucking know it. And they may start with the people that are in jail. That's the sad thing. This is their way sometimes to get you in prison, in a mental prison. Rather, this is in your home or in a facility. I about to say faculty. So it starts there. Ain't that what they call people in the school? Like I said, you can do what you want to do. But it concerns me when I see somebody playing on people's ignorance here to provide something for some ritual. We just talked about the skin, y'all. We just talked about the man-eater syndrome. We just talked about the Green Deal shit. Now, again, it's not I am someone that provokes thought for you to assess a situation. The tools, it's like teaching somebody to fish rather than just giving them the fish. I may even never tap back on. It's almost like the same thing that we used to do. I might not tap on the information again. I may have time to go back into it. But again, it's almost like Jesus giving people to do greater things with that subject, not with his life, not with my life, bitch. No. With the things the material that I'm giving you. It's making me think about the card that we just pulled downstairs where that lady was in reverse And she had all them different tools. Some of us, the only thing we got is our mind. And some of them want that too. Or to have access to it. Whenever you get a bright idea, they want to be right there like a moth to a flame. I'm telling you. And that's what a Queen of Cups, if you think about the Queen of Cups, be salty, looking in that thing at the next victim, collecting that jar of stones. This could be turning men cold against their wife, turning women cold against their husband, or whatever, so they can come in and snatch them in and snatch the life insurance policy right out their motherfucking body. Have, you know what, with some type of intercourse, whether this is just some doctored up documents or some type of, act, okay? Ooh, which acts and bills and, okay, right? And then they have them, like in the Black's Law Dictionary, tied to some type of union here. Next thing you know, the soul of the man or the woman next to you is gone. And you sitting with a clone. Thinking ain't nothing wrong if you're not looking at it on that level. But sometimes, what she say? Having a piece of man is better than having no man at all. So I'm going to just keep what I have. I'm not saying that that's what I'm doing. Sure, once I get enough information about what the fuck I need to do, then I'll be able to know what I'm going to do and what's my next move. But until then, I can't be getting a no vagabond running around here, not having no place to, properly do the research and shit that I want to do with the information. Nah. See what I'm saying? That's what they want you to do. Nah. My job is my job. It been given to me by God. These people ain't hired me, so they can't fire me. And that's just it. It's full time. See, that's what you got. You got men being too hardy for their own good. In science. No regard for the rich or the poor. Matter of fact, they starting with the people that got money. In positions. Altering them one by one. Weaponizing human beings against the smaller ones. And then weaponizing the smaller ones as well. That's supposed to be going into positions of power. That's the name of the game. So you can do what you want to do, like I said. But that's strange to me. They could be using these pictures to bind themselves to these men. And in 1 year, your man ain't the same or whatever, or your woman. Because they got a way of hitting one person one way and hitting somebody else the other way. The women, they get spiritually with witchcraft and voodoo and things like this. These men, they just need to bind them to them and have control over them. And sometimes they can get the woman to run away from the man with the type of spell work or the ritualistic sacrifices that they doing to get these whatever they need to move on to this passage to whatever group they want to join. A lot of these people know a lot about them groups, but they know what to say and what not to say because they're trying to make it in them groups. So you as regular followers or subscribers may not realize what they're saying, but somebody like me see right through them. And they wonder, how do you do that shit? But they don't care. They keep it pressing because they protected by something. But I'm protected by something too.